so much, I mean, we have fallen ministers and fallen pastors on a daily basis. You pick up your paper, you listen to the news, and you're constantly hearing something negative and out of the ordinary when it comes to clergy.
All right. I want you to talk for a little bit about the ministry that you're involved with, because I know you're both very active in ministering to people in the homosexual lifestyle. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, one of the ministries that we work with is called Emmaus House. And Emmaus House is a place where they allow young men to come in to wash up, take showers, wash their clothes. But these young men are male prostitutes that deal with homosexuality and drug addiction and HIV. My wife and I, every second Saturday, we go down there to minister to them, to let them know that Christ is able to change them. For whatever the situation might be, he is able to do it. And then we also do every year in November the Sexual Relational Healing Retreat that we do. And on Thursday night, we have a special night for just pastors. And we minister to all kinds of sexual addiction, molestation, incest, fornication, adultery. We deal with those issues through workshops, and that's under Pastor Charnette Horton.
All right. Do you want to add anything, Pastor Karen, about the ministry you're involved with?
Yes, particularly the Sexual Relational Healing Retreat, because we never know where we are spiritually. We may think that we have arrived in different areas of our life. And when we go to this ministry, we find that there is still a part of us that we haven't surrendered to God yet. And that's the part that the Holy Spirit will touch and say he wants that part too. You know, we also minister with young girls who are teen pregnancy and battered women shelters and things of that nature, because we try to minister to the total man.
All right. Well, it sounds like God's doing a great work through both of you.
Yes, he is.
We're so pleased that you took the time to be with us on this program. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Genesis chapter 1 presents the divine design for every human being. We were created in the image and likeness of God. We look like him, and we are supposed to act like him. Stay tuned for a final lifeline on open arms and homosexuality after our commercial break. You won't want to miss it.
There is a place that goes beyond the walls of the church to reach the community.
Cornerstone Christian Center.
A place that shows you how important your work is to God.
Cornerstone Christian Center.
A place that ministers to the total man.
Hi, I'm Greg Howes. Come join us at Cornerstone Christian Center, where we are resurrecting dreams and equipping people to lead.
Join us this Sunday for worship at Cornerstone Christian Center at 2919 Chicago Road in South Chicago Heights.
The issue of same-sex marriage has faded away for now, but be assured it will return with a vengeance. And when that happens, the church must be in a position of courage and reformation to stand against such a challenge. The three-pronged argument that comes from the religious homosexuals is as follows. Number one, God made us this way. And our answer is, we were made in the image and likeness of God, and physical design is evidence that man and woman were made to be together in marriage. The second part of the attack is, if you could only hear our stories, you would understand just like God understands. Well, I want you to know that we all have a story to tell. And it's not our story that determines our design and purpose. Our stories must be brought to Jesus for the purpose of redemption and deliverance. The third part of the homosexual crowd's attack is that we should love one another. We should accept one another and include one another without any form of judgment. And we answer that there must be a resistance of the fleshly tendency to judge one another in the sense of judging our value or our worth or the sense of being better than someone else. All of that must be resisted. However, we can and we must judge actions of sin and the sinful motive from which such actions spring forth. An angry Jesus drove the money changers from the temple grounds, not once but twice. Jesus spoke harsh words of judgment against the Pharisees. Paul the apostle singled out a man in Corinth that was having sex with his stepmother. He turned him over to the devil and instructed the church to put him out of their fellowship. Paul himself said that he had judged that person. Paul also instructed us to mark and avoid those who cause division among us in the church. We must break these faulty secular thinking patterns in the Church of Jesus Christ. The community that reflects God's image and likeness is the community of a man and a woman. Every individual is designed to be heterosexual. The man is designed to fit the woman, and the woman is designed to fit the man. The design reveals the designer's will. When a woman gets sexually aroused, she is getting ready for a man, not another woman. And when a man gets sexually aroused, he is getting ready for a woman, not another man. The original command to be fruitful and multiply can only be fulfilled between a man and a woman. It is God's design for us. I'm Greg Howes. Thank you so much for joining us for tonight's edition of Lifeline.
If you have questions or comments about Lifeline, visit the website at www.cornerstonechristiancenter.org or call 708-756-3358.